Hey everybody, so how are you doing today? So South Korea recently scrambled to intercept an object flying over the DMZ recently. Seems like North Korea is heating up again. But is it a UFO or just an unidentified military aircraft? By UFO, of course, mean aliens, you know. But UFO technically just means any sort of object that is flying and unidentified. But yeah, they scrambled their jet fighters, and apparently North Korea was aware of the entire event. The article reads, is it a bird? Yes, actually. What? Oh, wow. After U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un met at the DMZ, South Korea scrambled jets and intercepted an unidentified object which turned out to be a flock of birds. Wow. With the impromptu meeting between Trump and Kim being described in the media as both historic and a photo op, South Korean military was on high alert again on Monday morning as radars picked up traces of flight by an unidentified object heading south across the demarcation line. The South's Yonhap news agency reported. Media reports said that fighter jets were launched to intercept the object, which bore a similar radar signature to a helicopter. Though the South Korean military aide did not say what assets it launched to intercept the object, it did later admit that it had been a false alarm caused by a flock of birds. So a flock of birds can show up on radar as a helicopter? You should really get that thing looked at if that's the problem. The Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, a strip of no man's land 2.5 miles or 4 kilometers wide, for those of you who use metric, has separated North and South Korea since the Korean War was paused by an armistice agreement in 1953. Watched over by guard towers and littered with an estimated 2 million landmines, the area is inhospitable to human life, but ideal for birds, since they don't have to be on the ground. According to the DMZ Ecology Research Institute, 159 species of birds called the strip their home, including many protected or endangered species. This area is so teeming with bird life that birdwatching tours regularly depart from the DMZ from the South Korean capital of Seoul. President Trump made history on Sunday by becoming the first sitting U.S. president to step across the border and enter North Korea at Kim's invitation. The pair sat down to a brief meeting, and though definitive steps towards peace or denuclearization were announced, Trump tentatively invited Kim for talks at the White House at some point. No definitive steps. Still, it looks like a third North Korea. I think what we can take from this story is that a third North Korean summit will be a thing, even though the last summit was a colossal failure. It seems like there's still a glimmer of hope for the North Korean situation, although apparently not for South Korean radar systems. So that is what you can take away from this. That and South Korea can also make a lot of money off bird watching. Anyway,